All right, guys, this is how we took a fashion store from doing 400K a month to over $1 million a month in just 90 days, okay? And if you stick around till the end of this video, every single person in here is gonna get a bonus gift. Just reach out to me post the event, and I can guarantee you this will be the best gift you guys will ever receive in 2025. So, who are we? We Revolt. We empower brands to overthrow mediocrity, push boundaries, and spark movements that resonate, right? And for more information, you can guys visit our website, revoltmediagroup.com, and I'll link it below this video. And for everybody on this event who wants to take a look at it, you can go to this website. So back to reality. So it's not your media buyer, it's not your ad account. In fact, here's the business numbers on average that we did for this e-commerce store. They're spending around 160K a month on ads. This is purely Meta, by the way. They're not running any Google ads. They're not doing like email. They're doing a little bit of revenue on there. But basically, they're spending around 160K a month on ads. Their average order value is around 131.19 cents. Their final revenue is around 400K. Their final ROAS is about 2.5. And their gross profit is 30% of revenue, which basically is the most, particularly percentage margins of every e-commerce store we've dealt in on average. So that's about 140K right there. So I'm going to show you how with a few simple tweaks have made all the difference. So if you guys wondering, we use the close framework. And I got to give credits to someone who we actually taken this framework from. It's called Eddie Malouf. He owns Bad Marketing, and he is the inventor of the strategy as I've known. If you guys, you can guys check him out. He's amazing, awesome dude, awesome marketer. Please check him out. He has a lot of insider stuff on e-commerce, email marketing, Amazon. So yeah, credits to him. So when we look at the ad account of this, this client, literally all of his ads are static and kind of the cinematic ads that you want to use on the middle funnel, right? It's kind of the ads that don't have any ADA framework. They're not selling, they're not targeting any pain points. They're basically high-end fashion videos that probably high production videos spent $1,000 and they kind of launched them in ads and put them in the middle, put them on the top of funnel, right? So they only had that, right? And they also had static ads, which is basically high production product shoots that they use on the website, and they're running them as the top of funnel. The CTRs are around 1.6%. Those are the ads. Again, none of them are UGC. We actually apply the 6x1 rule, okay, when we're running ads. And I'll explain what this is in a bit. So it's all about 6 hooks. It's all about 3 bodies, and it's all about 3 call to actions. And we shoot those separately. And then what we want to do is basically we want to write 6 hooks, right? Every hook should be engaging and targeting a pain point. And once you write 6 hooks, we're going to go over writing 3 bodies. Every body also targets a pain point. So what happens here, we're literally actually trying to find the winning horse. And I'll explain this in a little bit. When we shoot 6 different hooks and 3 different bodies and three different call to actions, and every single piece of element here, we're targeting something that's very specific, right? Because most of you guys, what you do is literally just write ads and you put like 16 fucking pain points in one video. Again, I saw Ali do that to one of his e-commerce store. And I think Malik right there, you guys run a pet niche store, right? Okay. So when I guys look into your ads, when you came up to me and you kind of like noticed like where is the room for improvement, every ad that I saw, every single ad that I saw is literally a bunch of pain points bundled together in one ad. And that's not how you want to do things, right? Why? Because when you put them on the ad account, what happens, you will not find the winner, all right? You will not find the winner. And by doing this, we're literally just split testing every single element to kind of make sure once we run those ads, right, we're going to find the winning horse. And by combining all of those elements, we're going to have 54 unique video concepts. Why? Because hook 1 can be merged to body 1, can be merged to CDA 1, and that makes one complete ad. Then hook 3, and you can kind of times this by this by this. You'll end up with 54 unique video concepts. For example, this is a mattress store. The typical e-commerce client, right? They're running ads, and every ad was like literally bundling a bunch of shit together, every fucking pain point they can find. It fixes the back pain, it helps you sleep at night, it eliminates storing, all of them in every fucking one ad. And what happens is you're literally eliminating room for improvement, and you do not know which pain point is actually taking which ad to success or what's taking each ad to the failure. And so what happens is after we kind of onboard this client, we booked a set and we literally shot 54 unique video concepts. 6 hooks, 3 bodies, 3 different call to actions, and we made each body target a different pain points. After we shot and implemented the 6x3x3 strategy, it literally helped us identify the winning horse. So we ran the 54 unique video concepts, and out of those 54, 7 to 10 were the winning horses. And that's kind of enabled us to scale this company through the roof, through the ads account. And by 90 days, they were doing 106K. So many of you guys are wondering, what content does this work? Like how, tell me, like Adam, what should I do? What should I shoot? Do I use UGC? Do I use static ads? Do I use the awareness ads? How can I fucking try to implement the strategy to make it work? So you gotta realize there's 4 different types of contents, right? I've literally worked around it in the industry, been around for 6 years. There's 4 types. We got the UGC, which is basically used for the top of funnel. And this content is basically where 80% of your focus should go. Cinematic, which also is used for the middle funnel. This is basically where we're not actually speaking. We're not trying to sell on the ad, but basically we're trying to be present. And by being present, we're retargeting the customers in the middle of the funnel that basically visit the website, did an action point, added to cart, added to checkout, but didn't purchase. And this type of content will get them to convert most of the time. This is called the Cinematic Plus. This is used basically as an awareness ad, right? And what happens is you can use those awareness ads in the top of funnel and the bottom of funnel. You're going to be asking me why not middle of funnel. And the reason why those ads are not meant to convert, right? The reason why we use those awareness ads is because they're literally just awareness. They're actually branding ads, and they're used on the top of funnel to make sure they convert customers, not now, but later on. Because those videos are about 1 minute to 3 minutes long. And what happens is when some of your visitors or someone is watching your ad and your target audience watches this video, they might not specifically go to the website now, but they're going to surely convert later on. And the last piece of content is static, which is basically used in the bottom funnel. You guys are aware of this. I see a lot of ads in the bottom funnel. But the thing is, what most people get this wrong, they literally use those type of ads and the top of funnel, and this is not effective. Why? Because they're literally images on the screen. They're not videos, they're not targeting any pain points. There's no ADA framework. There's none of that, right? There's literally none of that. So what you guys are doing mostly, what I see most e-commerce stores here, especially what I've seen right now in this room, you guys are using, most of your ads are using literally static ads and those ads, the cinematic ads. You guys are missing a lot of area for improvement, and you guys are literally pushing the ads that are meant to only work in the middle of funnel and bottom of funnel to the top of funnel. That's one of the reasons why you guys cannot scale your ads properly. I see a lot of $5 cost per clicks. I see a lot of 0.1 CTRs, and you guys think this is normal shit. No, this ain't normal. If you guys spending 10K per month, 10K a day on ads, and you're actually getting $4 cost per clicks, you're getting about 0.85% CTR, probably lower than that. This is not normal. And what happens is I see a lot of people in the industry kind of normalize those numbers simply because they don't know how to improve it. In this presentation, I hope to do so. So I'm going to play each content right now, and you guys are going to see what's the difference between each one of them. So I'm going to play all of those UGCs right now. You guys take a look at it. I'm going to play right now the cinematic, and also you're going to notice that we do no selling, we do nothing. They're just kind of high production videos. Those really work as middle funnel. I'm going to play 3 of those awareness cinematic ads, cinematic plus ads that are used on top of funnel and bottom funnel. Those literally ads are ran every 4 months. 1 awareness ad every single month, because we're trying to building a brand. This is like those ads show the story behind the brand, and the story sells. And if you stick to 1 video every queue, what happens is people and your customers and your visitors and people who are interested in your e-commerce store who visit your website, so showed some type of interaction, will literally see this video over and over again in their day-to-day life. And over time, they're trying to convert, right? We're trying to get them to buy this story, not multiple stories at an additional time. That's why we kind of had 1 ad right now. And the static ones, you guys can take a look at those photos that we have. They're literally just product shoots. We make sure they're high-end because they literally attract the client or the customer you're trying to convert in the bottom of funnel stage and your product page. Do you believe that by applying what we just covered, you could just boost your CTRs from 1 to 2%? And I was talking to my client, the owner of this store, and he said yes. Close, language, L. So what we realized with this client is they're literally shouting at the clients. Everything they're saying, buy this bag right now, we have a discount, use this code. And actually this really converted a lot of their customers and has been their sales machine throughout the years and the language that they're speaking. However, after going through the, I talked to the client, he literally told me that I do not want to speak to my customers that way. And I kind of agreed on it because I kind of went through this presentation and I want to, guys, unlock you on a new perspective, right? So I'm gonna walk you through a case study. We had a product page that was converting at a 4%, and the main selling points were sustainability and natural ingredients. We conducted a post-purchase survey on the checkout page and asked the customers why they chose this product. And guess fucking what? Most of the customers bought this product because of anti-aging benefits, right? Anti-aging benefits. We shifted our messaging to emphasize anti-aging benefits while keeping the sustainability angle as a supporting message. The conversion rate increased to 6%, resulting in a 50% improvement. So this store main messaging was stylish and unique designs. They really spoke 45% of their language to that. However, when I showed this to the client, I kind of literally opened him up on new possible pain points that he might be missing. And actually, one of those pain points might be the one that can literally take his copy to the roof and maybe, just maybe, double his conversion rates. So what I want is every single person in this room, literally, if you want to take one thing out of this presentation, it will be this. I want you to remove all of the one-click upsells that you have for just 14 days, because this literally will revamp all of your strategies and make sure you're converting at a maximum conversion rates. Go ahead and actually survey your customers and put them on a Google Forms and write all the top 4 pain points. Do you believe by applying what we just discussed, we could increase the conversion rate of this store from 2.5 to 3%? I'm not asking by a lot, right? I'm not asking a lot. I'm just asking for 0.5% if we optimize the copy. The client said yes, so we move forward. The offer. So they had a very simple offer, right? The thing is, they had literally a straight to product page buy offer. So all offers main goals will be increasing AOV, all right? So if you have a good offer, like a money back and a discount, this is a very good offer. But if you have a badass offer, which I'm going to show, this can literally 2x your conversion rates. So those offers that we implemented for our clients doubled and even tripled AOVs. So we got the buy one, get one free, right? We got the buy one, get one free gift, and we got the bundle deals. And if you're surprised, if you're not running one of those offers, you're gonna miss out on a lot of conversion rates. I've seen a lot of e-commerce stores in the room, and they do not have irresistible offers. Alex Hormozi did not exist for a reason. He existed to tell you that the first ever book he wrote was $100 million offers, and that's what we implemented, right? And so what happens is we literally told the client, this is what you should do. So he had the best-selling bag. And so he had a normal straight to the collection, to the product page, to the best-selling bag, and they literally add to cart and post and purchase. No timer, no nothing, no scarcity tactics, that's fine. So what happened is, literally, we found that most of their customers bought a complimentary product within this bag. But the thing is, this client did not advertise it. He just put it as literally as a recommendation section. So we took that scarf and we put it as a free incentive to buy, and we upped the bag by literally the cost of goods of the scarf, meaning we're literally giving it away for free without actually risking our inventory and our profits by keeping the same profits. And what happened is, literally, in just 90 days, we upped the AOV from 131 to 107 by just using this simple trick. Give something for free with your best-selling product, and make sure you kind of up the price by the cost of goods of the product. Meaning, if this bag costs $50, a scarf costs about $3 to make, we're gonna price this bag around $53. I'm gonna go through the bonus, and this is not the gift yet. How we run paid ads for maximum effectiveness from day one. The objective is target cold audiences and bring potential customers in the funnel. So the campaign setup, this is how we set it up. We use CBO, we test around $20 to $30 per day, and the ad structure looks something like this. Look like web visitors in the last 180 days, look like purchases in the last 180 days, and we're gonna use broad audience targeting. So top of funnel, the creative approach, and the end results, we literally discussed what creatives we're gonna use for the top of funnel, which is basically UGC, and all of the things that we mostly discussed in this presentation, but mostly UGC. Middle of funnel, what you want to do is literally have 3 segments, 3 ads. We got number 1, the last 7 days visitors, the last 14 days visitors, and the last 30-day visitors. And every of those visitors, we're excluding the last 7 days and the last 14 days, just so we can get a hot notch of audience who are interacting with our business recently. For this campaign type, we're using ad set budget optimization, and the goal is to re-engage warm audiences who visit the website but did not purchase using the content we discussed. The last phase, which is the bottom funnel, is the objective is to convert warm leads by addressing objections. And the campaign setup looks something like this. Very simple, everybody knows this trick, add to cart, checkout in the last 14 days. And you gotta exclude the purchases in the last 14 days because we do not want to target people who bought. The focus is irresistible offers like discount on bundles. And what happens is on those static ads that you can actually release is you can literally put use code, for example, here we're selling a beauty 20 to get 20% off this best-selling product. And oftentimes they'll convert. Now, before I reveal the gifts, let's dive into the numbers. We'll compare the new business metrics to the old ones and see exactly how much revenue and profit we've added to the business. This will literally amaze you. All right, so as we said, this is the Google Sheet, and I'll literally give this Google Sheet to every single one of you. Just actually listen to what I'm gonna say. So we got ad spend around 160K. We got the CTRs around 1%, the cost per click around 2. This conversion rate was around 3%. The average order value was $131. And the emails, they were generating around 28%. By the way, we haven't touched emails. There's another video I recorded that will touch on that. So the revenue was around 400K as we discussed, and the ROAS is around 2.5. By literally going and spending the same amount of money, right, and just upping the CTR from 1 to 2%, I haven't changed a single thing. In the third section called the CTR, we've literally upped the CTR from 1 to 2%, keeping the same metrics. We've literally doubled the business, going from 400K to 800K, right? This is by literally just playing with the CTR. If we actually play with the cost per click and keep the same shit, like keep the same ad spend, same CTR, same nothing, everything, we keep the cost per click from 2 to 1, again, we literally double the business, all right? The conversion rates, if we literally keep everything as what it is and we up the conversion rate from 3 to 4%, again, we can see the business goes from 400K to 536K, okay, an extra 330K increase. The AOV, we've run from, again, as discussed, 131 to 171, and again, you can see the business going from 400K to about 525K in the final revenue section. Now, this is how this all comes to play. Let's say we spend 160K per month on ads. The CTRs, we bumped them from 1 to 2%. The cost per clicks, we literally decreased them from $2 to $1 cost per click. The conversion rates went from 3 to 4%. The average order value went from $131 to $171. And we kept the email SMS as what it is. We have a $1.4 million per month business. We went from 400K to $1.4 million business by just optimizing the strategy. And by the fucking way, we kept spending the same amount of ads we spent every single month. We haven't changed a thing in the ads account. We didn't even actually change the ad structure, maybe play around the different ad sets, kind of spend, maybe try this ad set, try different lookalike audiences. But 99% of the revenue traffic and the money needle was moved by us not touching the ad account and by actually changing to the front end and the back end of the business. So if this actually doesn't change your perspective on how little things and simple tweaks like this can actually go far, I don't know what to say in this video. All right, now we got access to the gifts. I have, as mentioned, I promised you guys in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna give you access to the Vault, which is basically the gift. So what is the Vault? The Vault Community is a free course for e-commerce businesses ready to add 50 to 150K in MRR within 90 days. You're going to learn how to cut your CPAs, create high-converting creatives, build in-house creative systems, and master the seven-figure ads creative strategy. And this is literally trusted by 7 to 9 figure brands, and this proven roadmap is yours for free.